Coleen Roony is back. And she's more determined than ever.
I've got 9 high-profile brands this time round, and I want a real woman ad campaign on every British high street.
She's challenging some of the biggest names on the high street to use real women in their ad campaigns.
I don't think a girl like me would stand any chance in a normal modelling world.
I hope I've got what it takes to be on a billboard.
Because it's such a big campaign, I mean, it will change my life.
And it's not just big name brands. This time she's taking her message to the home of the original supermodels.
Welcome to Premiere.
Can Coleen persuade top modelling agency Premiere to put one of her real women on their books?
Offering a Premiere contract is very rare. We're competing at the highest level of fashion.
Coleen will take 3 of her campaign winners to a grand final in New York City and give a real woman a shot at a professional modelling career.
The top models better watch out.
There's a lot at stake for me. Premiere is the home of the original supermodels, so if one of my girls gets the contract, then I've achieved what I've set out to do.
Can Coleen persuade the fashion world to start getting real? Coleen's challenge kicks off with high street jewellery giant H. Samuel. She's determined for them to pick a real woman as the face of their new campaign. It's a big name brand with stores on every high street.
This is the first brand of the series, and it's a massive campaign, so I can't wait to get started.
Coleen's in London to find out exactly what the brand are looking for.
So tell me about this campaign.
We're looking for the face of our Valentine's campaign, which is really important to us.
What kinds of model are you going to be looking for?
What we're looking for is a cover girl that can really express emotion really easily on film. She's got to be fun, bubbly, flirtatious. I mean, she's just got to have a lot of confidence, really.
Her face will be on every high street, so essentially over 10 million people are going to see this girl over Valentine's.
So it's really, she's going to be everywhere.
It's a really big campaign.
Yeah. Tell me a little bit more about the age of the model.
I think it's important that she has a timeless beauty about her, so you can't quite put your finger on how old she is.
Will there be anyone else involved in the photo shoot?
Yes, there will. There is a little twist. Obviously, it being a Valentine's campaign, she will be paired up with a professional male model.
There needs to be that chemistry there, so she needs to be not too shy.
Yeah, so I need to go around looking for flirty girls.
Yeah, absolutely. I think this is going to be really difficult for Coleen. The girl that we're going to choose to front our Valentine's campaign is actually fronting our multi-million-pound diamond range. It's a huge deal for us.
I've never had to look for someone who has to interact with a male model before. This is going to be a really good campaign for one of our girls to win, because I don't think we've had a campaign that is this big and is going to have that much exposure.
The casting's in Manchester. Over 5,000 women have applied online, but Coleen selected just 60 hopefuls. Is the real woman to beat the professional models among them?
I'd watched Coleen's Real Women last year in our series, and it just gave me the confidence to put myself forward for this year.
Up until last night I wasn't sure whether I was going to come, but my sister persuaded me. She's like, you've got to go, it's an opportunity, so here I am.
By day I'm a lollipop lady, and by night I'm mixing sound for a Led Zeppelin tribute band and playing guitar.
After the success of their collaboration last year, Coleen's teamed up with top fashion producer Camilla Johnson-Hill, a key figure in the fashion industry, who has worked alongside the likes of Burberry and Gucci.
I love casting days because it's the first time we get to see the girls actually in the flesh rather than just looking at their pictures. But I'm slightly nervous because today we're asking quite a lot of the girls.
Today, H. Samuel, they are looking for someone who can interact with a male model. So that's going to be hard because she's got to show expression while getting photographed. And age-wise, they said they want someone who's in the 20s, 30s, someone who is ageless, so you can't actually tell how old she is.
Old enough to be engaged.
Yeah, so should we go out there and have a look who we've got? Everyone, thank you so much for coming today, and it's so good to see so many of you here. We're going to be looking for a woman to be the face of a high-profile jewellery brand, and Camilla is going to tell you what you could win.
H. Samuel Jewellery are looking for the face of their Valentine's Day diamond collection. So got to haven't even got to the good bit. The winning girl will be in the store windows of the 350 stores they have in the UK. So you'll be all over the high street. We're looking for a girl who's got energy, who loves life and is a bit of an actress.
So, to kick off the casting, Coleen wants to find out just how willing her real women are when it comes to putting on a performance.
OK, pick a card. Between the 5 of you, just practice those emotions and we're going to come and test you later.
What emotion have you got? Happy? Oh no, I'll have to change that.
Give me an emotion, I can do it.
Go on, excited. Angry. That was very emotional.
Coleen Roony is searching for the face of H. Samuel's new Valentine's campaign.
There is a little twist. He will be paired up with a professional male model.
At her casting day in Manchester, Coleen is on the lookout for a timeless beauty who isn't afraid to act up and enjoy a bit of romance. Only 10 women will stay for the afternoon, so the girls need to impress.
What's your name? Mirka. That's your unusual name. Whereabouts are you from?
Slovakia.
And how long have you lived in England?
Been here for about 7 years now.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I love it.
Are you happy with your bodies?
From the shoulders up, I'm okay with. From the shoulders down, I'd rather just try a little bit of it.
When I'm casting for jobs like this, it's always really important that the model's got a really beautiful neck and hands to show off the jewellery. So you've all got really slim fingers, and you are engaged.
I am. Yeah.
When did you get engaged?
First week in June on holiday. So
was it very romantic?
It was actually.
Okay, you can go away, and we'll speak amongst ourselves.
They were getting married next year, but it wasn't the most romantic moment because he had the ring and he couldn't actually wait to do a proper proposal. So it was like outside my mum's toilet.
I've actually lost my wedding ring.
Where did you lose it?
I don't know. That's the thing. I've gone on a night out and I lost it.
What's the most romantic thing that's ever happened to you?
I think my moment's still yet to happen.
It was actually Valentine's Day and I climbed up to my bedroom window. I had this tapping on the window and I looked back down and we've got like a patio in rose petals. It was like, I love you in rose petals.
He's not the most romantic person, but he always does really nice things like buys me a magazine on a Tuesday and stuff like that.
My boyfriend likes to make my life a bit like a movie, so he's always doing ridiculous things.
My partner, at a gig, we had a gig together, my band was supporting his band and we didn't get on at first really, there was a bit of tension there. But as I was mid-song, my microphone cut out and he came rushing over and he sang the song out for me to cover my silence.
And my 21st, I had a surprise trip to Dubai, 5 days.
What's the most romantic thing that's ever happened to you?
I'm afraid I'm from Huddersfield and romance isn't a concept that's reached there yet, so nothing.
Beautiful. I'm single again. I've had a nightmare of string of dates the last week. I can't even tell you the dates about. My boyfriend had like prepared the living room full of like candles. My favourite song was playing in the background.
Are you still with him?
No.
I'm just getting used to the whole thing of being called a missus and to say I've got a husband. It's and my name as well, but it's lovely.
But after all the romantic stories, has Coleen found her 10 beauties for the afternoon?
From a professional point of view, I'm not sure we've got that many girls here today. I think it's going to be hard to photograph them.
She was one of the girls that stood out.
If we photographed her next to a male model, it just wouldn't look right.
I'd absolutely love to get through, so fingers crossed.
This girl here, she had a lot of energy.
I'm not sure she's got a great body, and she's not the most photogenic person.
She's got an interesting look, really pale, dark hair.
And she's got a lot of personality in her face.
It would mean so much to me to be in the final 10, only because I think this is sort of my last opportunity. You know, I'm getting too old.
I'm shaking like a leaf still. We've just been, you know, nervous all day.
I feel like we've got 4 girls who can definitely go through, and then It feels like it's quite a struggle.
I always kind of see myself doing something in the TV or kind of in the modelling, but my height always kind of stopped me from like doing that.
I think I've chosen my final 10. Thank you for all coming along today. It's been great and it's been a privilege to meet so many real women. So good luck, and I'm going to start reading out the names. Sophie Lane, Ava Thompson, Jane Conroy. When announcing the 10 to come through to this afternoon, it's quite hard. It's nice to see that they're surprised and they're happy. And last but not least, Ashley Holden. Congratulations to our 10 girls here, and you should all be so proud of yourselves for coming here today. Thank you.
Oh, you're crying! It was like a massive build-up. My heart was just beating like mad.
I was really surprised when Coleen called my name out because there was a lot of really beautiful girls there, but I'm really happy as well.
This is something I would never ever expect to ever happen to me.
I really need to see you more clearly, so if you could all take off your makeup and put on a striped t-shirt.
With this specific brief, we need to see how confident and how they can act, really.
It's very difficult when you're having your picture taken to act because you don't have any lines to work with, so it's all about facial expressions and how you move. If you get the contract with H. Samuel, the final shoot is going to be with a male model. So what we wanted to do this afternoon is create a little task to see how you interact with someone else. So we've got a mime artist called Brendan. So what if I give you a little theme of a movie that you've got to act? So Brendan, now I want Ava and Jill to be Thelma and Louise, and you're Brad Pitt.
What would it mean to you if you got picked?
I think it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, especially for somebody of my age and my build. It's my time, you know. These younger ones can try again.
Do a Marilyn scene, anyone you want.
How do you feel interacting with other people in front of the camera?
It's a little nerve-wracking at first, but I've just thrown myself into it and enjoyed it.
Why should we put you forward?
I like being the size that I am, being a 12 to 14. I am a real woman, and I just think that I'd bring something a bit different.
Dirty dancing! OK.
How did you find the whole miming thing?
It's a lot harder, because I just want to talk, because you're probably gathered.
Yeah, so do you just talk all the time? Yeah.
Can you tell? I do like talking, yeah.
So, Victoria, you're going to be riding your horse, you're going to fall off, and Brendan's going to come and rescue you. Oh, good fall. Bonnie and Clyde. I want to do Charlie's Angels. When Coleen chose her final 10, I was very concerned that we didn't have any girls that were very photogenic. What they lack in model looks, they definitely make up for in personality. So I'm going to get Brendan to do some little miming scenes and just try and mirror him, OK?
So have you got a lot of confidence?
Well, I have a 3-year-old, so I think you have to have a certain amount of confidence with children.
Because you've had a child, has your body changed since?
Well, yeah, I've changed quite a lot since I've had my daughter. I've sort of lost a lot of weight over the years. Sort of shrunk from sort of a size 18 down to what I am now.
Donna and Brendan, Titanic.
Would you say you're a confident person?
To start with, I think I cannot be that confident, but when I get to know people, then I can build on my confidence. So.
You're going to be Uma Thurman in Kill Bill.
What do you think your family, your friends would think about it?
When I spoke to my mom today, I rang her that I got through to the 10 girls. She almost cried, you know, you could hear her voice shaking. She was really, really excited. So I just want to make her proud.
They've acted their hearts out, but which 3 girls will Coleen choose to be made over and put forward for the Valentine's campaign?
I really loved her eyes and her skin.
she still holds herself and has the mentality of a bigger girl. And she doesn't move in an elegant way. Her personality is fantastic.
Her eyes really stood out and she was quite emotional.
I'm not sure that she's the most photogenic. She's got a lovely smile and beautiful eyes.
She was just so funny. She made me laugh every time she talked to me, and she had this energy about her. She was really nice to talk to, and she's mature, but you couldn't say how old she is.
But she hasn't got the shoulders or the jawline that I think will sell jewellery products.
So I'm going to go and tell these two girls. It's been a fantastic day. I've really enjoyed it and I hope you have. But I have made my final decision. And the first girl to go through to the final is Jane Conroy.
Brilliant. I almost want to cry, and I don't know what I want. My emotions are everywhere. I just need to get a glass of wine and I'll be fine.
Ashley Holden.
I can't believe it. Never thought I'd get through. Those girls were just beautiful.
And lastly, Ava Thompson.
When I first arrived, I thought, I don't stand a chance. No way, Jose. But the girls are lovely.
I think the brand is going to be pleased with the three girls I've chosen because one's a mum, one's a teacher, the other one is 34. I think, you know, she's one of the oldest girls we've put through to a casting, which is fantastic. If one of my girls were offered a professional modelling contract by Premier, and I've succeeded on every level.
I just never thought I would have got through. I just thought then towards the end there's nowhere. You know, all the girls are lovely and so nice.
When you make it through to the final 10, you're like, oh, maybe I do want this, and it kind of just all kicks in a bit more.
I wish them both well.
I wish me well as well.
Ahead of their big photo shoots, Coleen has got the girls together so that she and Camilla can pass on some advice.
I want to really focus on what they have got rather than what they haven't got in comparison to professional models. These girls are beautiful, they've got fantastic characters and personalities, and I really want to focus on how to bring that out.
So today we're going to take some photographs on the Polaroid, and we're just going to see, you know, how you stand when you're getting your photograph taken.
The girls have never modelled before, so Camilla wants them to strike some poses while she looks for their best angle.
Just look normal, how you'd normally pose for a snapshot, and then I'll do a couple more with a bit of direction. Do you mind taking this off for me?
The whole jumper?
Can you?
I've got a vest on, but...
When we were taking the Polaroids this afternoon, Ava had a big chunky knit on, so Camilla asked her to take that off so we could see the top half of her body, and she really didn't want to.
I've got a flabby tummy.
Oh my, there's nothing wrong with you.
Oh no.
That's what you're worried about?
Yeah. It goes over, look. It's got flabby bits and stuff.
What are you talking about?
When you don't feel comfortable in front of the camera, it comes across, you know, the picture can be quite awkward and you're not expressing your true, you know, feelings and stuff.
Stand proud. Okay, but relax your knees. Yeah, there we go. That's more of a compliment. Ah, she knows what she's doing. Look at that, she took that pose straight away.
Ava really stood out to me today, but she's got a real individual look about her. She's got great pale skin and the dark hair. She weren't that confident with her body, and that was something that I was quite surprised about.
At 31, size 12 and 5'7", Ava's not your average model.
I'm a real woman because I live in the real world. I do a real job. I've got a real body.
But Ava's not always been confident about her appearance.
Ava was teased at school, mainly because of the way she looked. They didn't particularly find Ava attractive.
Well, growing up was just awful for me. I felt so ugly. I think I was a little bit of an ugly duckling anyway. I looked like Red out of Fraggle Rock, I think.
As a singing teacher, Ava uses her own experiences to help boost her pupils' self-esteem.
I love my job, I absolutely love it. It's so rewarding. It's all about, you know, getting them to believe in themselves and to perform better. So nice soft knees.
May you find
Beautiful. Build on that now.
But can she practice what she preaches and win the campaign?
They're looking for real women, and I don't think you could get any more real than Ava. She's just so down to earth. She's just a normal person.
She so deserves it. I think if the world was full of Avas, it would be a fantastic place.
Coleen Roony has chosen 3 real women to put forward for the H. Samuel Valentine's campaign.
The 3 girls I've chosen, one's a mum, one's a teacher, the other one is 34. These 3 girls reflect society, and that's what I'm out there to do and what this show is all about.
As Ava, Jane and Ashley have never modelled before, Coleen and Camilla are taking the girls back to basics and teaching them how to pose before their portfolio shoot.
When I done my first shoot, I was really worried. I just said, I don't know how to pose, I don't know how to do anything. And then when I got there, the photographer tells you what to do and gives you direction. And this time round, you're going to have me and Camilla there.
A lot of being a model is actually just standing and waiting and letting other people do their job. So put your head straight, chin out and down a little bit. That will make your chin look flatter, and it also puts some light under here. It allows light to get under there.
Oh, so it looks a lot fatter though, do we? Do we?
No, we don't want it to look fatter.
What do you mean putting it out makes it flatter? Oh, flatter? I thought you said fatter.
Flatter.
Honestly, God, I thought you said fatter. I thought, is this the right show? What fatter?
Jane makes a joke out of everything said, and you know it's going to be a fun makeover day because she's just great to be around and gives a good vibe. But we do need to make sure she concentrates.
Jane is 5'3", size 8, and at age 34, she's the oldest of Coleen's real women.
To be honest with you, I think it's good someone's older on the programme because it just shows you that, you know, you don't have to be, you know, some supermodel, and why not have someone who's 34 on it?
Jane is a very bubbly person. She's always the life and soul of the party. She's funny and always looks good.
I like to go to bars at the weekend with my friends, and we just like to just go to a wine bar, talk about men and daft things, you know, and then kebab on the way home. That's lovely. Finishes a night off great.
I think Jane is a real woman because she's like one of the girls. She has the same moans, the same gripes that we all have.
Since I found out I was in the final 3, I think every mirror I go past in my apartment, I'm posing in it. I've been preparing girls, so I hope they're on form. I do.
Back at Coleen's hotel, Camilla's discovered something unusual about Ashley.
I look like a totally different person. That way, she's got very round cheeks, big cheekbones, and she's got quite a short distance there. And go that way, her mouth looks bigger, her jawline looks longer.
Yeah. Maybe that's what it is, my jawline.
And the cheekbones longer rather than round.
Is this a really good or bad thing?
It's nothing, it's just quite interesting.
You've got 2 looks in one.
You've got 2 looks.
Do you know what it could be? It could be because I have a back condition, so my body's actually... I have scoliosis, so my back's rotated, so my shoulders are.
So your face will be as well.
Maybe my face is as well.
Ashley is as confident as she could be. We did find out today that she's got a back condition, and that's maybe why her posture isn't as good as it could be, but that's something we can work on.
A size 10 to 12 and a full-time mum, Ashley's not your conventional model.
I used to be a size 18. It was when I was going through some difficult times in my life when I just turned to food for comfort. It doesn't make anybody feel very good about themselves if they're that size, and so that's what started me to lose weight and to get fit.
Can Ashley finally put her past behind her and win this campaign?
She still sees herself as that big girl that she used to be, and she definitely needs something to help boost her confidence, and I think this is what she needs.
Ashley's a very caring person, a great mother, obviously very beautiful as well, and yeah, can't wait to marry her.
If I won, it would just be the best thing to come from being the way I was to how I am now, and winning it would be fantastic.
For Coleen's Real Women, the hard work is about to start. It's their first ever professional photo shoot at Bury Railway Station.
This is our location for today. It's just a nice setting for the theme that we're trying to get, which is quite romantic.
So it's all about action, and it's not too much stiff posing, it's romantic, light movement.
And as well, there is going to be a male model coming for some of the photographs. But first of all, we're going to take you to get your hair, your makeup and your clothes done in the local pub.
Camilla's called in her expert styling team.
This is where the magic happens.
For a fresher look, Jane's having her hair chopped, but will she be able to cut it when it comes to working alongside a male model?
So how do you think you can inject your personality into the photo shoot?
I'd probably like imagine myself, you know, like the film Brief Encounter, where she's in the cafe and she's sat there waiting for a lover, and it's all very romantic, you know.
Hairdresser James has plans for Ava, but not everyone agrees.
We could put ourselves in a situation where we're limiting her chances of getting the job. And I think that by making her hair too much shorter, maybe it's more limiting.
I do see what Camilla's saying, and it's hard for the brand to do stuff with short hair. You know.
We'll take the weight away from here so that we can dry something that's much softer, and then maybe just dress it back for a second look, so that we get two looks.
I'm hoping that once I get the clothes on, the hair down, I'll relax and I'll love every second of it.
Are we nearly ready? Before we go over, I'm going to introduce you to someone. So, Adam. This is Adam, and he's going to be shooting with us this afternoon.
It's a bit hot.
As the team head to the station, the weather takes a turn for the worst, but the show must go on, and Jane's up first.
I'm really, really nervous, but I'm just going to enjoy it and get into, like, I've got a little image in my head what to get into a little character and just be romantic.
This is Katie, our photographer.
Hi,
this is Jane.
The girls need to show that they can do romance. Can they create some on-camera chemistry with model Adam?
It's a lot harder than you expect because you're doing certain things and you have to do it over and over again, but it gets easier. But oh no, it's exciting. It's like, I love it.
The last few positions that you did where you were like leaning forward, that'll work really well for this.
A bit closer. Take her in your arms.
Yeah, you can get close in if you like. As long as you keep sort of leaning forward slightly, and then we can make you the feature. She's loving this.
Oh, the male model. Oh, hang on, let me get over that.
Did you expect it to be easier or harder?
It's a lot harder, definitely.
Yeah, people think that modelling's easy, and it's really not.
I'm starting to feel really sick. I think there's a lot of pressure. You've got to come up with goods.
So we're going to get you in there where all the smoke and so we're going to get you walking.
OK, go. Don't run down
This is the wrong coat, but we've got to... Yeah.
And it's our turn to soften the hair just a tiny bit.
Yeah, I like that.
Today is so much fun. The girls are getting really into it. Having a male model is getting them really in the mood.
I haven't been touched by another man for 3.5 years. My boyfriend.
It's all right, I'm sorry.
My boyfriend.
We'll edit this bit out. Cut that bit.
Yeah, that's a great angle. Really nice.
I have no idea what I've done. Do you know what I mean?
What, it's all like a haze?
And you feel like, was your mouth up right, or was your eyes looking right?
It's Ashley's turn to take centre stage. Can she deliver under pressure?
I'm just feeling quite anxious about the photo shoot, but then I'm really looking forward to doing it as well. Just sort of, you know, once you start taking your photos, I think I'll just relax and it'll just be really exciting, especially working with a male model.
Pretend it's your boyfriend and you're just here with him.
Maybe if you've got your arm around her, just so there's a bit more contact, yeah. That's great.
It's always good to be all in, you know, position, your whole body, even if you're just getting your face up, because it makes you hold yourself better.
Because the brand wants something that's about romance and it's something very specific, they're having to act. And I was worried that they might not take on the role, especially Jane, who's quite easily distracted. And then as soon as they came into this fabulous location, they just totally got into the mood. They are being so professional and so focused.
I think they're really interacting with the male model, with Adam, which is a good sign.
It's nice to be able to feel like you're helping them out. They were a little bit nervous, but no, it was fun. It was nice to get in there and do a few shots with them.
We've got that one. That's excellent. So you finished. Well, all right. Thank you so much. You've been brilliant. Well done. Really good to work with. So that's it. Have you enjoyed it? God, loved it. Excellent. Who wouldn't?
I think all three of them would be good. Those pictures are really strong.
They've all got an individual look, and I think that's what's good that we've chosen these two girls, because we know that, you know, the brief, what the brand's given us, but we don't know what girl they're going to be looking for.
Today was the most nerve-wracking day because, you know, it's all about you and your performance, so the pressure's on you.
Great, I love it. It's just a really nice atmosphere and very different to what I do every day, so I just wanted to carry on and carry on and carry on. Away in the clouds I am today. Everything's happened very quickly, everything's just been so exciting, and it's just been a really good day.
With the girls being that bit older, it just gives them that bit more confidence, and it's paid off today and it'll pay off in the casting day. So hopefully, you know, in the pictures we see that coming through, and I'd say we've got 3 strong girls up for this campaign.
Back in London for the brand casting day, and Coleen is about to hand over the girls' portfolios. They know their pictures have to impress.
How are you?
Very well, how are you?
Yeah, good, thank you.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. So, Ava, how are you feeling about seeing your portfolio?
Really nervous because I think the photos are so important to look good, you know, and I'm just hoping that I performed okay on the day.
Ashley, are you nervous about seeing them?
I just hope that they look nice and I'm really pleased with them, and because I'm so critical on photos, I'm hoping I'll look at them and think, wow, yeah, I really like them.
How about you, Jane? Are you nervous about seeing them?
I just want to open them and look and think, yeah, I look all right.
Another thing to keep in mind is that you're not just going for this campaign today. If one of you's winning, you'll go up against other winners, and you could have the chance to be taken on by a top London modelling agency. So that's an extra bonus to keep in mind, but, you know, today we're just going to concentrate on winning this campaign.
One thing at a time.
So first of all, I'm going to start off with Jane.
Oh, God, I've gone nervous now.
There you go.
I'm nervous.
Wow.
Oh, that's stunning. That looks amazing.
It's strange looking at myself. I know it sounds like that, but you know, like looking at myself.
You look like a real model.
Figure, aren't I? Yeah. Not bad for 34 girls. I must say, like, you know.
Ashley, there you go.
Gosh. Don't stop.
That's a good picture.
That's lovely.
Very different.
Ash, that's stunning.
So don't you like them?
They'll grow on me, I'm sure, when I look at them all.
God, I think they're all so nice.
Can I go away and look at them?
No.
Oh, look at you. I'm much longer than what I thought I was going to be.
I love the way your jawline is on that, and you.
I didn't think I had a jaw. I've always thought it moulded into one sort of thing. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's lovely, that one.
I just look so different.
So next, we're going to go along to the brand, and we've got to remember there's going to be real models up for this job as well. It can be quite scary going in and sitting around the girls, but you've just got to believe, you know, that you can do it. You've got every right to be there as well.
It's decision day for Coleen and her real women. They're about to go head-to-head with professional models for one of Coleen's biggest contracts yet.
The 3 girls are great. They've all got totally different looks, and I'd say we've got 3 strong girls.
But have any of them got the timeless beauty and romantic appeal to convince H. Samuel that they could be the face of their massive new Valentine's campaign?
I'm feeling really nervous. My heart is racing. I've got real bad butterflies.
I think the thing that is going to knock them the most is when they see the real models. To them, they've done this loads and loads of times, but to our girls, it's something that it's new. So I think that could knock the confidence.
When I walked in and saw all their models, I felt really, really strange because, you know, it's a lot of competition there.
I wasn't phased at all, which maybe I should be.
The brand are ready for the professionals.
Adrian. Nice to meet you, Bob.
Hello there. Hi. Good. So nice. I've been doing it on and off for like 13 years, so a bit of an old woman now.
I love this shot. So you're quite comfortable doing like role playing on shoots, because what we're thinking of doing is going to Paris and sort of putting you in a situation where you're about to get engaged at the Eiffel Tower. It's all very romantic. No, happy. Very happy.
As the shoot is in Paris and with a male model, the brand need to be sure that the girl they choose can create some on-camera chemistry.
Can I just get a shot of you with your husband-to-be?
The brand have seen all the professional models. At last, it's time for Coleen's girls.
Good.
Hi, I'm Ashley.
Bob, very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And I'm Jeff. Nice to meet you, Ashley.
Hi, nice to meet
Take
you.
a seat.
So, well, just tell us a little bit about yourself.
I just basically look after my daughter, stay at home, keep the house looking nice, keep the other half fed.
And how did you find working with the other guy?
He was such a nice, down-to-earth guy, which made it very easy.
Uh-huh.
I didn't mind looking into his eyes or anything. It was all came quite natural, actually.
What we're looking for is to do a shoot in Paris.
Oh, wow.
Which is it's for our Valentine's campaign.
Right.
We've got the male model that you could be working with in Paris, who's sitting behind you. And
Hello.
This is Austin.
Hello, nice to meet you.
So what we'll do now is just take a couple of shots of you with Austin to see how you look together, how you get on.
When they told me what it entails, my God, how exciting. I would love this. If I got this, it would make my year.
Next, it's Jane. At 34, she's the oldest at the casting.
How's it been, your first modelling?
I know. Oh, it's been a roller coaster. It's been fantastic. I've loved it.
Anything you didn't like about it?
Are you kidding? No.
How did you find working with another model?
Didn't want to let him go. I was like, and he was just so nice, but he was just really nice with it, you know.
Okay. So there's going to be a shoot in Paris.
You will have a make-believe husband who is here today.
He's behind you.
Behind you.
I'll see you all later. Oh, look.
You're right.
You're right. Lovely to meet you. You've got a nice tan. Feeling a bit pale. Where did you go?
I went to Ibiza.
Oh, lovely. I had a good time in there, didn't you?
I did. It was great.
Well done. Thank you very much.
Oh my God. They had the male model in there shooting in Paris. Whoever gets it. How exciting is that?
Finally, it's singing teacher Ava.
Hello.
Hi, Ava. I'm Jeff.
Hello.
Hi. And how have you found this experience?
I've loved it.
Have you?
Which bit have you loved the most?
The photo shoot. I absolutely loved it.
Really nice pictures.
How did you feel about working with a male model?
It was nerve-wracking because, you know, you feel a bit intimidated, but because he was so lovely, it was a pleasure.
Was it? Okay. So we're going to be doing a shoot in Paris with another male model.
Oh, it's so glam, isn't it? I'd love it.
We brought our male model who's going to be in the Paris shoots here today, and he's sitting behind you in the corner.
Oh, hello. Lovely to meet you. Ava. Take care.
Take care.
Bye. He was seriously hot. I'm glad that's over with.
The girls have done all they can, but is it enough to persuade the panel to give a real woman the job?
I think we've got to be realistic in terms of the personality, whether a model or non-model.
Yeah, I have to say that in terms of meeting the brief, everything here meets the brief.
OK, so this girl here, she was one of the first ones. This couple works for me. Very, very good, very strong. They look as though they should be together.
I quite like the ones that had more of a flexible look, because some of them look quite young.
And then this girl here, there's a couple I'm not sure if they work. I'm not sure if they actually look together.
I think they work less well than the others.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Time for Coleen to find out if one of her real women landed the top job at H. Samuel and won the first campaign of the series.
You've definitely achieved the brief, so thank you for that, first of all.
Talk me through the 3 girls that you're seeing this afternoon.
Starting off with Ashley, natural, no nerves whatsoever, looked fantastic.
I think Jane had a fantastic personality. She just made me laugh the whole time she was in here. She was fantastic. Great shots, and she had such a flexible look.
Ava, again, really confident, incredibly bubbly personality.
The 3 girls are, you know, the personalities are fantastic, but they've each got something different to give.
We narrowed it down, first of all, to 4 of the 12 models that we saw. We then narrowed it down to 2 girls, 1 of yours and 1 other model. You've made our decision incredibly tough, actually.
I've just been in and spoke to the brand, and they said they were pleased with every single one of you. This is a big campaign to get, going to Paris and then doing a photo shoot, being all over the high street. They said they just couldn't believe how well the pictures were and how well they turned out, and the interaction between Adam and yous. In the end, they got it down to 2, and one of them 2 was one of our girls. The other one was a real model. And the girl that they want to take is Ashley.
All I've been doing on this show is cry.
Well done, girls. I've had a fantastic time with you. A lot of fun. Ashley is over the moon. I'm really happy for it. Hopefully her confidence is just going to go through the roof, because I think that's what she needs. She needed to, you know, to win this campaign, to get back on track and believe in herself.
It was tough competition today, and I really wasn't expecting to get it. And when I heard the brief, I was so excited to go to Paris and everything. I was just like, oh, I can't believe I've got it.
As the first successful campaign winner of the series, Ashley joins the H. Samuel team in Paris for their Valentine's Day photo shoot.
I think she's doing really well, considering it's her first shoot. She seems very calm, she looks great, working really well with the male model we've got, so very excited, yeah.
Let go of his hands, swing your arm round his neck and drag him up those stairs.
I'm loving it. I mean, who wouldn't love to, you know, have an opportunity like this?
It's really good fun. I hope it looks nice.
Ashley is the first of Coleen's girls to win a major campaign, but will she go all the way to a grand final in New York City? And compete for the chance to be Coleen's first real woman on the books of a major modelling agency.
It's fantastic that they've won a campaign, but I'm going to need them to have hundreds of brands interested in them, not just one.
Next week, Coleen hits Newcastle. But can she find ice cream giant Magnum a real woman strong enough to replace Eva Longoria Parker?
Eva Longoria and then someone like us, it's just a bit like, oh God.
There weren't many that had that sparkle.
I think this is going to be a tough makeover day.